3 people locked, and the door was 2,000 away. And what could go wrong? Everything could go wrong.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Nuno. And my name is John. And I've rolled 4 black masks and I regret every decision, every choice in my life. And today we're reviewing a classic, Escape: The Curse of the Temple. This real-time co-op was the first of its kind. It plays 1 to 5 players, so yeah, it has a solo mode, and it plays in about 10 minutes of absolute frantic madness. You and your friends will be racing through a collapsing temple, trying to roll dice, place gems, and find an exit in time. All the while, a soundtrack is playing that lasts around 10 minutes, and there's like 3 important moments where you have to accomplish something, including the last one, which you all have to be by the exit and out, or you'll just lose. Also, an important thing that makes the game actually stressful beyond the time is that you can lock your dice, and when you do, you can only unlock them with another dice. And if you get completely lost, you need someone else to come and save you. Because when people are in the same place, they can use each other's dice in different ways. And because everything is happening in real time, communication and chaos just go hand in hand. This game basically spawned a new genre, but the question is it still good or worth it today? Let's find out. I'm going to break this review into several chapters. I'm going to give you my score right away. I'm going to tell you what I like. After that, then what I don't like or what you might not like. Then we'll talk about the BGG consensus for this game. And then we answer the question if this game is for you. So right off the bat, I'm giving this game a 7.5 out of 10. It is a good game. It is a really good game, but there's some quirks about how and when it is a really good game. And mainly the reason why this doesn't really go above a 7.5 for me. So let's break it down. What I like about this game is that it's just pure tense fun. I don't know a single person I've introduced this game to that didn't feel something right away. Even if that something was panic.
I just rolled 4 keys and forgot what I was doing. Classic Tuesday.
This game is incredibly easy to teach, even to non-gamers or kids. After 2 minutes, they have learned it. After 3 minutes, they start playing. And right after that, they are screaming in the room with you. The soundtrack, looking back, it was brilliant. The game comes with 3 different soundtracks. It doesn't really come with them. You have them available at their website for download, or you can just play them off YouTube. They are pretty similar, although they offer different moods, sounds, and chaoticness that you might want. But also, there's a whole world of fan-made soundtracks out there that do really crazy stuff, or that just go into specific themes like Star Wars or Harry Potter or whatever. If you want to explore that, this game really has a lot of stuff to offer. But let's go into one of the better things about this game, even though something I really complain about with older games, and this is an older game, but it's the fact that you can't alpha game this game. It's real-time chaos. You don't have time to tell other people what to do. If someone locks all their dice, they scream. If someone opens a new room, they shout. And if the gong goes off, that's one of those moments where everyone has to return to the entrance, or they're just going to lose a die, and the game is going to get much harder. Then everyone panics like it's the fucking apocalypse. And yeah, once you play this for the first time, you'll probably play this a couple of times in a row right away, and you'll be super excited to do so. It's that much fun. It's one of those real, just one more kind of game.
Which is what I also say when I burn toast. Just one more.
It's simple, it's streamlined, and just works. Fun was clearly the #1 priority when making this game, and it shows. Still, let's go into what's not so good about this game. And I have to start with the thing I personally like least about this game. It gets samey really fast. First time, yeah, you might play this 4 times in a row, and only 40 minutes have passed. But the second time, maybe you play it once or twice, and maybe after that you'll just forget about it for a whole year. Until at some point you're like, hey, remember that temple game? That was fun, right? We should play that again, no?
And then you forget about it for another year. Classic Escape.
Also, another thing that bugs me about this game, and I might not be right about this one because I don't work in the industry, I have no idea how much producing a game like this costs, but to me, this game seems kind of pricey for what it offers. I can only understand that this game is a bit pricey for the amount of dice you get, But for a game you're going to play for 10 minutes, and that after replaying a couple of times you're going to probably not play it for a long while, it feels like a bit too much. And the box, this box, more than half of this box is just empty space. There's no insert, there's just air. It feels like opening a cereal box and finding 6 cornflakes. Another thing that could be a good thing for this game, and it's really not, is the expansions. There's a ton of expansions for this game that really help this game shine a lot more. They give it the variability that it's lacking. But the problem? They have been out of print forever. And it's really tragic, since they are the only way that you can keep this game fresh and maybe replay it more than a couple of times a year. Another huge one that it's really not about me, but might be about you, is that some people just don't like this type of game. Real time is not for everyone. Some folks just don't enjoy pressure and panic. They think of board games as a brainy time where they can relax, sit down, think about something, and this is the complete opposite of that. No shame about that, but this is not the game that's going to change your mind on that. Last, and it's a minor nitpick, it's the least important of all the negatives. The theme of this game is cool, but the heart, not so much. It's kinda bland. The components are nice quality, but they are visually uninspiring. And I don't know, I think it shows its age. Now, let's go into the community consensus. This game, on Board Game Geek, is currently sitting at a 7, which is more or less in line with what I think of the game. It sits inside the top 1,000 games of all time, and most people say the same thing about this game. That it's way more fun than it looks, that it's surprisingly fun if you're okay with the real-time genre. But there's a lot of comments where people just say that they sold it after a month, even though they really enjoyed their first place. And then, weirdly, some of them just bought it back. It's like a weird cardbox boomerang that you throw and you want back and you throw and... So yeah, the community loves it, just in cycles. And for all the reasons that I pointed out, I would guess that, like me, that's just keeping this game for going into an 8 and being a truly great game that you have no doubt of keeping in your collection.
It's like the moon, or emotional breakdowns.
So yeah, is this game for you? In a weird way, probably yes. My personal opinion, there's nothing really like it, and it's a game that probably has a place in every board gamer collection. Unless, of course, this genre just isn't for you. Sure, there are some similar games like Escape, Zombie City, but this one, in terms of simplicity and theme, just works well for family, for kids, basically for everyone. I'm sure you can't go wrong with this. Whereas if, for example, I'm talking about the zombies theme, probably my parents are not going to mesh well with that, so this is just a bit more appealing overall. It's chaos, but it's approachable chaos. If you are someone who regularly hosts game nights for different experience levels, or if you're normally introducing new people to board games, this is an amazing tool to have and something that will surely surprise a lot of people. Even if it's something you're not going to want to be playing a lot of the time and that you're not going to repeat a lot with the same group. And still, I'm in that category of people that don't like repeating a game too much, and this one is just really high on that list. But I'm sure there's a lot of people that will just replay this to death and have no qualms or problems about that. It really depends on the type of gamer if you are. If you're a casual gamer that just has a couple of games and really enjoys them every time they play them, this game is probably really nice for you. If you're a more serious board game and collector and you're really always trying to change up games and you don't like staying in something too much, yeah, you're not going to love this all the time, but it's going to be good to have, for sure. And of course, if you already own some other real-time game that you prefer, then maybe this is not for you. If you only play heavy games, you're not ever with new board gamers, you don't really care to introduce new people or give them a different experience, then yeah, again, this is not for you, for sure. This game is not magic, it's just magical in the right moments. So, final thoughts. I think this game punches a bit above its class, and that's the reason I gave it a 7.5 and not just a 7. I think there's moments where this game really shines and experiences that you probably rate a 9, but they are not consistent. Your feelings for this game are probably going to go on a roller coaster from really good to meh. Still, it is quite unique. I would say this is a classic at this point. It's accessible, it's absurdly fun in short bursts. I actually think it's wild that nothing has really come and done this better in all of these years and stolen its throne. So that's why my 7 is just bumped it to a 7.5, even though I can't really give it an 8, just for that consistency that it doesn't have. But I still think it's the best at what it does, although I really encourage you to look at the zombie one, since it's a bit more varied and complex than this one, and if you're okay with the team and the people that are going to play with you, that might be a better choice.
What this game does is stress you out.
Also, personally, and for a moment this is going to not make sense, I'm not going to keep this game in my collection. I'm culling it. I'm either going to sell it or at some point in this channel I'm going to give it away when I have enough people. But the reason for that is that I just wanted to like this game more, so I went and bought the big box edition, which solves all the problems that this game has with variety. It makes it a ton more fun to play, but I would say that cost-wise it's even worse than this. It's way too expensive for what it is. But yeah, I'm keeping this game in my collection, just not on this form. And as for that big box, once I play it more and have a better feel of the expansions, I'm definitely also going to review it. So yeah, that's what I have to say about this game. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what you think of it. If there's better real-time games out there. And as always, play more games and stay awesome.
And don't roll black masks. Out.